Hello folks, my name is DSG Darkwatch, and today I am going to bring you a little bit of heavy gameplay. I know it's been a while since I've played a game, and probably starting out as heavy is not the best and brightest way to go, but why not? Anyway, what I want to talk to you about was actually something I found rather interesting when I was playing as the heavy, and I'll say this. It's nothing really big, but it's nothing at the same time that's really important. So you'll notice throughout the video, every time I go to put my minigun down, rev it up, whatever it is, I'll jump. And this is a very basic heavy thing. And what it is, see, I saw. And anyway, what I was saying is when I jump, I'm actually getting my minigun ready, which means putting it down, because as heavy, there's a second, it takes I think it's like half a second to put your minigun down, and when you do this, you can't fire and you slow down. I don't know what was going on right here, but every time I do go to put my minigun down to fire, I jump. This is that way I don't lose any of my momentum, because as you put it down, you slow down. So in order to keep my momentum while I am getting ready to fire, I will go ahead and jump, so my momentum I'm putting it in keeps me going in that direction without sacrificing the slowing down, because otherwise, if I were going to drop my minigun and walk around that corner, it would have slowed me down. Also, you'll notice a lot of my deaths will be by spies. Like right here, you'll see that spy right there. It looks like a pyro. It shooted me. I was for some reason I was easy prey for spies, and it kind of hurt. It really did. Anyway, what I wanted to talk to you guys about was the heavy in general, and one of the big things I found about heavy is he is very, very powerful, but at the same time he's also very weak, because the heavy does require you to do a couple things. He requires you to have a team that can support him, but at the same time you can't be too, I guess you could say, forwardly aggressive, because it can get you killed. You'll see I try to be very forwardly aggressive as the heavy, and it does get me killed quite a lot. Now, the secondary weapon I'm using is called the Family Business. It is a shotgun with 8 shots instead of the standard 6, but it's 15% damage penalty for using it. Not the best gun in the world, but it is good in situations when you need to have some extra ammo. This is what I mean. When you, as a heavy, you do have 300 health, 450 by standard minigun. When you're overhealed, sorry about the pause right there, I was thinking. But one of the basic heavy things that I've found that works really well as a heavy is to jump around corners and try and catch your enemy off guard. The quicker, because by the time that they have time to react to you, normally it's too late and they're pretty much dead. However, you can't be long ranged with the class. Like right here, I'm just trying to give my team a little bit of support fire, nothing big, but at the same time, when I'm trying to be, I guess you could say, long range, it doesn't work out right, because at maximum range, I guess you could say the furthest away, I only do 5 damage, which isn't a lot, but up close I do like 24, 25. That's actually really good. And heavy, although heavy does eat up a lot of ammunition, the heavy can easily pick it all up. Like I switched here to the standard minigun. I was using the Tomislav, which is a quicker, quicker rev up rate. What is it? It's silenced when you rev it up. It has a somewhat quicker rev rate, but it's slower at firing. However, this is standard minigun. It's loud, and if there's anyone near, they can hear it revving up, so they know there's a heavy around. The Tomislav, in my opinion, is more of a sneaky heavy weapon, because while you've got it down, it doesn't make any noise like every other minigun. Because as a minigun is revved up, as it's called, it's spinning and making a lot of noise. And it's very good for defense, because the heavy is a very good defense class. In fact, that's what it is. It's a defense class. which obviously means that you have to be very defensively minded is a good word for this. You'll see, because like you can just stand in one spot and do so much damage as long as there isn't a spy or a ranged class around. You are very powerful. But if a sniper finds you, you're very dead. Very, very dead. Now, you're going to find here later that some things, yes, I know I'm moving around, it does make sounds on the microphone. I'm sorry. I need to get a better microphone. But as it is, as a heavy, you are the as the heavy, you are the backbone defense. And in a lot of times you are the backbone push of your team, which means that if it comes down to it, you have to be able to get in there and push forward. If not, you have to be able to stand there and push them away, because you can do a lot of damage. And you can make people run away. You can really scare people, especially with how much health you can just eat up with your minigun. I'm exclusively using my minigun here. I do switch back and forth between my secondary and primary, but as a heavy, you're mostly going to be using your primary a lot. But like I said, the minigun does chew up a lot of ammunition, so it's best to cycle around. Also, I see this a lot, and it really does bug me. When playing as the heavy, you really do need to be mindful of your surroundings. You're slow. You're not the quickest class. It takes a little bit for you to prime up your minigun. You have to be mindful of your surroundings. Meaning, you have to know when it's time to run away, when it's time to stand and fight, and of course when it is time to just be neutral and stand there and take a few hits. You'll see a lot of times I am watching out. I'm shooting my enemies. I'm watching soldiers rocket jump around. Like right here. I am being mindful, trying to keep him off me. And my medic. Mostly because I don't want my medic to die. And two, if he were to get me, I would keep my eye on that soldier while he's rocket jumping around. Well, I'm dead, because all it would take is that market gardener soldier to hit me twice. And this plays very big into the heavy game, I guess you could say the heavy's meta. But you by yourself, you are damaging, but you are weak. With a medic, you're very powerful, because now you've got someone that can heal you. And a thing is, if you're going to be paired with a medic, take a sandwich. Trust me, take a sandwich in the battle. This is not only for your medic, but anyone. Because you can turn a small medkit into a medium medkit and really save someone out there. Of course, that's just saying. And that's very stereotypical heavy, if you're going to play with a sandwich. Again. But like I said, as a heavy, you need to either choose. Be mindful of your surroundings, choose where you are, and debate about going around corners. Most times, it's better just to stand near a medic or a dispenser, but watch out for spies. You really need to watch out for spies. Because as a heavy, spies are going to go after you or your medic first, because you two are very big key parts of the defense or a push. Because all it takes is one heavy medic uber by a good heavy, and they can wreck an entire team. It's just common sense. Right here, this is the end of the map, and I just wanted to express a few things. I know I was talking exclusively about heavy, but I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know, tell me what you think, leave a comment. This has been DSG and Darkwatch, and I am out.